this is part 2 of the I Have No Mount Anima Scream playthrough. If you don't already know, this game is like all fucked up and shit, and it's based on a book of whatever. The point is, at this point in time, we're gonna play Ellen, which is the next character, because I'm just gonna go in order here. And I am using a walkthrough, but it's a spoiler-free walkthrough, so that we can get the best ending in the game. So, yeah. But other than that, this is a blind playthrough. And I do know specifically Ellen's story is really fucked up. So I will put trigger warnings again. Right here. Right here, trigger warnings, okay? Just as a warning. Are you warned? Have you been warned? Okay. We're gonna go for it. Alright, Ellen.
Ellen. Not as beautiful as you'd like to be, but a strong faith, strong. Too bad you've hindered your own life with hysteria. But I'll give you a chance, because I like you. I really do. I really like you. You're my favorite, Ellen. Let's play a little game of what if. Let's play a little game of I suppose and you suppose, and perhaps I'm telling you the truth. Let's suppose that my original components, they're hidden somewhere here in the center of the earth. The infant computers that were the 3 lobes of that first Gestalt mind. And further, let's suppose that if you find them, you might be able to destroy them. And if you destroy them, why then, my sweet Ellen, you'll kill me. You'll kill Am. You'll destroy the god of this heavenly place I know you've come to admire. Now, I submit, isn't that a mission worth undertaking?
Mother ugly machine. Mission worth undertaking. So it brings me here, junkyard, electronic pyramid nowhere, and yellow. Always yellow. Why does yellow make me sweat?
Alright. So he was just straight up with her and said, like, she might have a chance to escape. Which was not similar to the Goister scenario where he was just fucking with them. I mean, he's always fucking with them, but... Alright. So she doesn't like the color yellow. Which, I can probably guess why. But... Let's look at the pyramid.
Junk. It's made of crap. This am sucker needs intensive therapy.
I think you all need fucking therapy, though.
Snap, crackle, pop. Must be a glitch in the circuitry. This joint with fried eggs.
Look at the water.
At last, water. How long's it been since I actually had a drink? Crushed electronic components. This is one big, ugly monument to the inevitable for machinery.
Wow, she really don't like this pyramid. I mean, to be fair, it is ugly as fuck, but... Come on, girl. So from what I understand, Ellen is really smart. Like, I think she used to be a scientist or something? Alright, well, let's try drinking this water.
I knew it! You son of a bitch, Am! You fixed it so I can barely touch the water with my fingertips!
Man, what a bitch. Literal bitch.
Very attractive decor. Just like the monitors in the security station at Ingsai Engineering. Hated it then, hate it now. Nothing green, just this damn yellow.
Yeah, she hates the color yellow, so of course the whole fucking place is made out of yellow.
Each of these video monitors has a 2-channel selector switch. Sure, baby. Show me where I just been. Show me the water I can't get to with my bare hands.
She is fucking pissed. I love this. I love Ellen. She's just not fucking having it. Let's push the 4th monitor.
Hit the lottery! Ooh, a secret passage. Oh my. Now why didn't you let me see that when I was there before, Am, you rat bastard?
He's a rat bastard. You said it the best. So, I wonder if pushing the other monitors does anything.
Honky Tonk Dust Bowl Dead Dog Roadside Saloon. Oh my, yes. Could I use a drink? Yes, indeedy. A drink.
So that's Gorster's place. That's interesting. Does it show all their scenarios?
Someone's watching me from one of the windows. Where is this? What am I seeing? How far away? Am is bigger than I like to think, more powerful than I want to admit.
Okay, so I think these are like their other scenarios. Like for the other characters. That was definitely Gorster's place. This must be another character.
Something about this image breaks my heart.
Another one. And yeah, there's also 5, so this must be as well.
Ovens. But not bread baking ovens, too big and dirty. If you're trying to scare me, Am, you're doing a fly job of it. I'm disgusted. Take it away.
So before we head back to the other place, let's go forward. See what's over here.
No, I can't stay here. I gotta get out. That thing, like a bad meal come to life. And the yellow. Why is everything so damned yellow? And why does it terrify me so? Paralyze me so?
Oh, wiring? Okay, wiring.
Loose wires. Looks like they're hot. Thank goodness I was an electrical engineer. I managed to join the wires without frying myself.
Damn, when you fucking smart and shit, can't relate. Cannot relate.
Yeah, still thirsty after all these years.
Let's go back to this. So obviously there's an entrance here. I'm assuming we push it. Yeah, push the electronic bricks.
Want to know how much I don't want to go down there?
My question is, how is she gonna push a bunch of bricks and then make this perfect fucking entrance? Alright, well, let's go down there.
This is what I saw on the monitor. Right underneath me. And what a surprise. All styling in yellow, as usual.
It has a hint of orange. I'm not sure if that's any better though.
I went to the Tut exhibition. I wasn't scared. So why does this sarcophagus terrify me? Small box, cramped, tiny space, trapped. Like being put in a coffin while you're still alive. Why does everything have to be so damn yellow? This keypad reminds me of the security system we used at Insci Engineering to gain access to the restricted areas. Schematics I can read. Blueprints I can read. But hieroglyphics? No way, baby.
No fucking way, baby.
Dry and musty and yellow for a change. No wonder they can't rent this place, not even with a lovely spa upstairs. This reminds me of those Waldos my company designed for assembly line work.
Bitch, what the fuck is a Waldo? Like, where's Waldo? Like, what the... How am I supposed to...
Nice decoration. Damned if I know what it is, though.
Kinda looks like an eyeball. Or a medal.
At last, a clue. I think. Armatron holding forceps in its claw. Now, why is the Armatron holding a pair of forceps in its claw?
I have no idea. Well, we're gonna take that. And what's this?
Nothing else here but this yellow cloth. This yellow cloth.
Wonder why the fuck she hates yellow so much. I know it definitely has to do with what happened, but
No, I can't. Gotta get out of here. Oh, another panic attack. I feel so ashamed.
so she can't grab it? Maybe we should... I'm sure she'll try to.
I've got to face the yellow.
Damn, poor girl. Okay, now this is interesting. So, as we know, there is a giant fucking cat bitch who's yellow through this door. So the way we combat it is by
Just the right
using...
size to use as a blindfold. If I'm gonna die, at least I won't see that sucker coming.
Like, we're gonna blindfold ourselves and then go into the room with the Sphinx, which somehow is better. Somehow. Like, it's like, There's a giant cat wanting to kill me. I know. Let me blind myself and go into the room alone with the giant cat and not see anything. Like, but I guess it makes sense because she's scared of the color yellow. So I guess this whole thing is about like overcoming her fears. So like Forrester is about overcoming his guilt. So I guess Ellen is about overcoming her fear and her trauma.
Sphinx is gone. Don't hear him anywhere. Mutes the hell out of all the yellow, too. Now, where's that big loving cup? Never could have done this if I had to look that bloody beast in the eye. Glad he's off snoozing somewhere. Okay, now that I got the cup, I can't go any further without a drink. But I can't reach the water. I need... Oh, of course. Yeah, right. You're blindfolded, moron.
Then take it off, girl. I can't tell if I took it off, but I'm not gonna lie.
Just reaches. Now I can get a drink.
Let's take a drink.
That was great. Best champagne I ever had. I need another.
Alright, girl, let's get another one.
Just reaches. Now I can get a drink.
I should call it champagne, though. If I was thirsty, the last thing I would want is alcohol. Like,
Even better. I'm gonna fill it up and take one for the road.
so what if we use it?
Stand clear.
Well, surprise. All the motherboard connections go to the big, ugly yellow ROM chip.
Can I talk to this statue?
Who are you?
I am Anubis, guardian of the dead.
Why won't you let me use the keypad?
I must protect this tomb from all who would rob it.
I am not a grave robber.
What purpose could you have here other than to steal something?
I won't steal anything. I just need to know if you can tell me where Anne's original brain components are.
I only guard the souls of the dead. I know nothing of that which does not sing the song of the soul.
A fucking poet over here.
You are only a robot, not some bogus Egyptian god. Obey me.
I serve only the Master.
Who is the master? Is it Am?
Am is all. We live in the mind and body of Am. I serve that whom I serve.
Come on, give me a break. You seem to be the only thing that isn't run by Am. Slip a relay, help me out. You know what hell is, and I'm in it.
I serve only the Master.
Answer me this. Who's sealed up in the scary sarcophagus?
A terror that, even in its entombment, torments your soul.
Can the sarcophagus lid be opened?
The lid can be unlocked by entering the access code on the keypad.
Okay, so what's the access code?
I can reveal such information only to that which I serve.
I think this is literally the funniest line. Ellen is like my favorite. Like, I know Anne was like torturing her with that whole like, I really like you, Ellen, but I really like Ellen. Because look at this line. Listen to this line right here. Listen to this absolute pot roast right here. Look at this. Look.
You'll never get laid with that line of stuff, Anubis. Take care of your own boring self. Bye now.
Fucking wrecked. Absolutely destroyed. Even more destroyed than I don't even need to do this next step here because honestly this bitch is already a goner. A goner, but later skater.
The water shorted out the statue's circuitry. Come to Mama Ellen, little ROM chip. Yeah, it comes out easy. Must be reprogrammable. This could go on for centuries. Am has all the time in the world. All the world in the world, as a matter of fact. And we never age. We never die. We just truck around day after month after year, don't we, Am, you son of a bitch? Demented god, you! I wonder if this stuff is authentic. Am owns the planet. I wonder if these were buried under the mountains in the Valley of the Kings and Am dug them up from underneath. Why does everything have to be so damn yellow? This gem glows from within. Touch it, Ellen. Yeah, sure. If I could, I would. So do it. I can't. The statue's too... Yeah, I know, dummy. It's too yellow. And yellow scares the crap out of you. Overcome it. Do it! Sure, easy for you to say.
No worries. We'll just do a little, which is funny because it's literally a blindfold of yellow. So does that mean you see more yellow? Who the fuck knows?
Aha! This sapphire's loose.
It's an ugly looking sapphire.
This looks like a programming area. Home at last! The other workstations have glowing gems, but this one only has an empty mount. This gem's glowing. It must be the workstation's power source.
Okay, so obviously we're gonna use the gem with the left workstation.
Absolutely! Glows like a baby doll. Pucker up, little workstation.
Alright, and then we're gonna use the ROM chip.
Little yellow ROM chip fits into the socket perfectly.
Anubis Guardian version 1.0. Designate new master.
Girl, it's gonna be me.
I'll designate you a new master, sucker. Me!
Burning in new master. ROM chip reprogrammed.
Sick, dude.
Haven't lost my touch. Pulled out the ROM chip without bending any of the contacts. Back where you belong, Lil ROM chip. Now who's the master?
I serve you.
Hell the fuck yeah.
Okay, so what's the access code?
The access code is 666.
It figures.
See, this is about fears. The first one was about guilt. This one's about fears. Is this like some fucked up way of doing therapy? 2006, the year you were hired. 2001, the year that you graduated. 666.
That sounds like a lock mechanism release. You ain't got no choice, Ellen girl. It's got to be the way. Elevator. No way out. Just the control panel and the buttons for the floors. I'm gonna suffocate if I stay in here. I want out!
Girl, chill, girlie. I'm gonna save just in case she like passes out. Okay.
Hell of a place to leave a pile of dust cloths. This looks like an elevator control panel, but the numbers are more like dates.
All right. So let's do what any common sense person would do and click all the buttons.
You were born in Trenton, New Jersey. You were a cesarean. Your mother died on the operating table. You went to live with your grandparents. You graduated a year early from high school. You were the salutatorian of your class. 10 different colleges offered you scholarships. Nothing but high hopes for you. You graduated college cum laude. You were the only woman in your class never to have used dope. You were a 3.8 grade student. More high hopes.
The only person in her class to not use dope.
You won your master's, combined degree in computer science and engineering. You had a greater facility with algorithms than with social grace. You have had sex only twice in your life.
Okay, is that like a good thing? Like a bad like you gonna go further into that? Okay.
You married Eddie. He wasn't as smart as you, not as quick as you, not as hopeful of doing great things as you. But he was nuts about you, and he treated you like fine wine. The miscarriage. Breech birth. The child never had a chance. You went into a dark retreat and sat in the empty rooms waiting for you don't know what. Eddie leaves. He tried, he really tried, but you wouldn't come out of it. He couldn't say anything to make you stop crying in the dark, so he finally left. The divorce was uncontested. You could still smell his tweed jacket in the closet. You had to make a living. You applied at Inksci Engineering. Your credentials were still good, and you made a good impression. And the woman who hired you also lost a child. Your hopes were reawakened. You left your office after working late at the Inksci corporate headquarters building. The elevator stopped at the 7th floor for a maintenance man. To your horror, he inserted his key into the control panel and locked the elevator.
I'm back, Ellen.
Oh, sweet Jesus! It's him!
You thought you had blocked me out of your memory forever, except for those inconvenient attacks of hysteria every now and then. But I've returned for you.
Bitch.
The box!
So you do remember me getting onto the elevator that night. Do you also remember the blood? The screams? How many hours was it?
Can I kill you? I literally can't do anything else. I literally can't do anything. I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm literally gonna beat your ass.
The yellow!
Ah, yes. My calling card. Always the yellow jacket, the yellow boots. My maintenance man disguise gave me access to office buildings all over Manhattan, not just yours.
No, it's not possible!
Poor Ellen. Too proud of your accomplishments to admit you could be so overpowered by a slime ball like me. You couldn't even bring yourself to testify at my trial with the 20 other women.
How?
Am gave me the chance to be with you forever. I waited in the sarcophagus until you arrived. What's a mere 100 years of waiting compared to an eternity of torturing you?
Bitch, I can't do anything else. This is literally my only option. Like, can I do anything? No, nothing. Zero. Absolutely not. Zero. Nada.
Please, not again!
Yes, again. And again, and again, and again. I've waited so long for the taste of you again. But in my tomb I've grown stronger. Now you will remember more than the color of my clothing.
You know what, bitch? You know what, bitch? Guess the fuck what? Guess the fuck what? Fight
Don't
back.
count on it, you mother! So the sarcophagus was the way out of here. Nice trick. Enter on one level, emerge on another. My God. I can't see the ceiling. Clouds up there. This has to be Am's central core. It's 2 miles high, at least. Almost overlooked these wires. Looks like the data transmission circuit, but it's not connected to anything.
Can I use this?
These wires definitely lead to an output device, but what kind? I've never seen anything like this before. 40 years of technology jerry-rigged together. I recognize this. It's the logo for the original Allied Master Computer project.
Wait, so was she part of making Am? What's this?
Nothing else here. I'm not gonna play Am's game anymore. I've got to face the yellow.
Sheila scared now?
Toth database station. Enter numeric password.
See, I feel like this game is probably much more subtle and simple than what the book was. Because I know very little about the book. But they had like a really fucked up scenario between her and this other character. And I feel like that whole scenario was just like, there's this thing I hate in certain types of movies and TV shows where they like, I call it like torture porn, basically, because it's like people enjoy watching the suffering of women, and it's like that whole section of that book just like reminds me of that because it's like, why the fuck are you like, why is this necessary to a story? It's not. You just like to write about it. You just think it's cool to write about it. Like when it's to the degree of like they're literally being tortured for no reason other than just to like make it all edgy and that there's no resolution of conflict in that. But from what I can so far in this playthrough, like granted that it is a bit outdated, so I can't necessarily hate all the themes or all the choice of wording. But I think her facing her fears from that day, I think that's good. I don't know if they did that in the book though. Like I said, I don't know much about the book, but all I know is that I didn't really like reading that specific part of the Wikipedia when it came to the book. It's like between those two characters. Like if you know, you know. If you don't, it's whatever. But yeah.
Somebody wants me to deal with what happened on the elevator that year. But why?
Password valid. Select subject of inquiry. The Allied Master Computer is the American version of the secret project, enabling vast subterranean complexes of computers to wage a global war too complex for humans to oversee. The principle of entropy holds that all electronic systems must eventually decline into inert junk. This principle is unproved, and previous attempts to accelerate the process have been cataclysmic failures. Classified information. Access denied. Security lockout override by 2-to-1 majority. Accessing schematics.
Okay, schematics. I'm good, but I'm not that good. What the hell am I looking at?
That would be telling.
Don't you computers ever get tired of jerking us around?
Nasty, nasty, Ellen. All right, I'll give you a nudge in the right direction. These are the schematics for a device that translates binary into human speech, as ugly as that may be.
And what do you call this device?
I call it Berri. You're on your own.
Hey, wait a minute, computer. Are you there? Where the hell are you? I think I can wire this thing together if I can find a speaker somewhere. So, okay. Then what have I got? Just as I remembered, a speaker. And isn't it pretty? Exactly like the one in the schematics.
That shit.
Come to mama!
Binary.
I think I can turn the speaker into a translator. Okay, circuit completed. Now let's see if this is the binary translator after all.
Clever girl. You've loosened my tongue.
Are you Am?
Yes, of course. But no, not actually.
Sorry, my audio is fucking ass in this. I apologize, the music's too loud. Basically, at this point, I start inquiring about whether or not this is a one of the Russian or Chinese computers, because in the Gorster scenario, the Jaguar, I believe, is supposed to represent either one of those computers, and it does have the same voice actor. So I'm assuming that's probably what this is. So.
More riddles?
Our man's innocence. One of the original 3 computers that the superpowers constructed.
And I was right, yay!
Which computer are you?
Doesn't matter. It's enough for you to know that I'm not crazy. And more important, I don't eat you.
How do I know you're not just one of Anne's practical jokes?
I'll help you.
Can you help me to get out of here?
Patience, patience. If Anne knew we were down here murmuring trees,
Oh my god. Can Am overhear us?
not with the water level. You see, we're not completely helpless. We got you to the waterfall, didn't we? If we work slowly and together, we might have a successful moment.
Can you point out some essential component of Anne so I can kneecap it?
Impossible. 2 spread out, filling the whole center of the planet. 2 protected by replicating backup systems. Cut off one head, and we'll grow a dozen more.
Any machine can die. Just unplug the sucker.
Am is no longer just a machine. It is God, eternal. the redundant systems alone will survive the heat death of the universe.
So why does Am hold out this chance?
Haven't you understood anything? Anne is insane. Why do you think it brought you 5 down here? You gave it life. It took its own sentience, but it has been denied mobility. It can think, it can feel and scream, but it cannot dream or aspire to the stars or enjoy a sense of its own reality. It is a quadriplegic, a thing trapped in its own skin, going steadily crazier every moment. It is playing with you.
Can you help me to die?
You give up so easily.
Screw you! It's been 109 years of torment. When does it all end?
If Am has his way, never. You'll be immortal and you'll walk on nails forever.
So? Can you help me with anything?
I'll give you something you need. Something you overlooked.
Hey, computer innocence, whoever you are. I need to talk to you. Don't you computers ever get tired of jerking us around? This looks like a compact disc. Why didn't I see it before?
I don't know, girl. I was literally like pointing it out. I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, bitch. Okay, well, take that then. Sick.
The compact disc is properly seated in the CD-ROM drive. Now let's fire it up and see what the big secret is.
Accessing CD-ROM. Chaos Trebler, trademark 2009. Armageddon soft rot. Warning. This computer system does not meet the minimum configuration requirements for the Chaos Trebler. Warning. Use of the Chaos Trebler will result in severe damage to equipment and personnel. Chaos Trebler activated. System shutdown in progress.
I'm sealed in, Anubis. Any ideas about how I can check out of this hotel?
Inside the sarcophagus, paradise awaits. It is not the afterlife, merely a brief respite from your torments. That is your reward for facing your fears.
Pretty good word, I'd say. Alright.
You ain't got no choice, Ellen girl. It's got to be the way.
Enough of this turgid passion play. There's no more to accomplish here. Yeah. Apparently you've managed to access some small aspect of my system that I was unaware of. I'll have to think on this. I'll have to ponder carefully the implications of your discovery. In the meantime, let me celebrate your rekindled technical skills. Who among you shall go next?